Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. João here. So today let's try to solve some Python exercise for the beginners, and we have the following question. Okay, using the flowchart, create a Python program to calculate the area of a circle with radius r. Okay, so this is our next challenge, to create a Python program so that can help us to create the area of a circle with the radius r. Okay, so this flowchart, this program, by just looking, okay, I can see it's kind of a very easy program. Okay, and for the tips, I think I'm not there is some kind of the formula of area. As we can see, area is equal pi into r in r by 2. Okay, constant p, so we have the value of the constant pi, and boom boom, so we have kind of tips. Okay, so now since I read, okay, I have my question, I have my flowchart, and let me jump into VS Code and let's start solving this program itself. Okay, so let me go and see you. See, if you are someone who start learning Python and you want to practice Python code, this ebook that I create, okay, will help you to practice Python with a visual flowchart. So I create this book so that you can create Python, okay, you can practice Python. Okay, so there are a lot of topics that this same ebook cover. Okay, but this is more recommended for beginners in Python or for those who start learning Python itself. So there are a lot of exercises that you can solve. You can go through this. Okay, the most of exercise, it has some of flowchart, so that will help you to understand the program and to build your logical thinking. So apart of that, this semi book, okay, there are kind of tips that will help you, okay, to remember about some Python topics that you can use while solving this same problem, the same exercise. So there are a lot of exercises, okay, more than 30 exercises. As you can see, most of them, it has kind of different problem, different of challenge. Okay, so you can solve, you can practice Python by solving this same exercise. So I'll keep the link of this ebook, okay, in the description of this video, so that you can go grab it and enjoy solving problems there. Okay, perfect. So this is our thing that we need to calculate, we need to solve. Okay, a program that can help us calculate this thing. So this is the program from the previous exercise. Okay, just let me create a new one. I'm going to come here, as always, let me say exercise. Okay, exercise underscore 03. Okay, .py, and then let me hide this and come down, and let's start solving the things here. Okay, close these guys, close this guy, I don't need them, I only need this one. Okay, let me close this a little bit, and so that I can have this, and I can see also the formula. Okay, because I need to know the value of the pi. So this is the value of the pi, this is the formula of area. We already have it, and let me see. Okay, so exercise, first thing that I need to do, as always, solve the simplest way possible. Okay, then after you solving the simplest way, then you can try to change the program to make it better. Okay, so let me comment first. Okay, program, or I can just use, okay, Python program to calculate the area of this guy. Boom, come here, boom, solve, and come here, little space, come here, boom, a little space. Okay, perfect. So then after this, so the next thing that we need to do will be something like this. Okay, let's first read the program, okay, the flowchart, so that we can understand what we are going to do. They said read the radius r. So first we need to get the radius, so that we can then go to calculate the area. So in order to get the radius, let me create a variable called radius. Okay, radius, so will be equal, let's assume 1 now. Okay, let's say 5. Then we need to get the area. Okay, area will be equal pi, okay, let me say pi into r into r. Okay, so it can be something like this, or here we have the formula of area. Okay, r is equal pi into r, boom boom boom. Okay, something like this. So in Python, in order to do this, okay, we can do stuff like okay, if I remember, yeah, we can do something like this. Okay, by 2. So that means this means r, okay, in power 2. Perfect. So then we need the message. So the message, I'm going to do print, open and close. So here inside I'm going to say, okay, what I'm going to print, I'm going to print the area, as they said show area. So that's why I'm saying print area. Perfect. Now save. So the next step now, let me give the values. Okay, so here I put r, but it's not r. Here I used radius. Okay, so I'm going to copy this guy, come here, and boom, save, change. Okay, radius. So now for the pi, I don't have this variable, so let me create here the pi. So pi will be equal, what's the value of the pi? 3.14. Okay, just let's keep only 1/4 is enough. I know that it's long, it keeps just going on. Keep like this. Perfect. Save. So now we have all the values. So now let me try to execute this and to see what's going to happen. Save. And if I run this, come a little up, what is it? It gave us 78.5. Wow, what the fun is this? Okay, yeah, okay, this is correct. Okay, let me try radius. So instead of a radius, I'm just going to give a big R itself, so that will be like a radius. This also be like big R radius. Perfect. Save. Then if let me close this, let me run again. 78.12. Okay, blah, blah. Okay, for example, if the radius of this is like 100, save. And if I run again, and 3 blah 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 blah. Okay, perfect. I see, I don't really understand anything about geometry. Okay, so I don't know if the result is correct or not, but I don't understand anything about geometry, but I think okay, it's correct. But okay, this R is not making me kind of confused. Let me put R, okay, into R into R, something like this. Okay, save. And if I run this, perfect. Okay, the same thing. Perfect. So now let's try to change the program. Okay, because we don't need like to give a fixed number. Okay, as always. So let's use input. So instead of 100, since this is a radius, so it's better if this value will be converted into float. So let me say float, open and close, input, open and close, and let me do something. Okay, boom, enter the radius, okay, of the circle. I think it's circle if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's circle itself. Enter the radius of the circle, give it the space, come boom. Then pi, we don't need to give like enter the value of the pi, no, is the constant. So then you do the calculation. Then here let's print the value. Okay, I'm going to use f string as always. Then I'm going to say, okay, the radius of the circle is what? Open and close. I'm going to use what? Area, not the radius, the area of the circle, the area. Okay, the area of the circle is blah blah blah, like this. I'm going to give the area. Okay, then I'm going to save. So if I run this again and come a little up, and I will enter the radius of circle F. If I give 10, boom, what is gonna give? So the area of the circle is 314. Okay, dot 0. So this is how you can solve. Okay, one of the way, not this is how you can solve. Okay, but this is one of the way that you can solve. Okay, as I always say, okay, there is a lot of way that you can solve this same problem. Okay, so this is one of the way that I found, but for sure you will find a different way, which is also a better way. Okay, so you can change, you can modify this same program. Okay, you can make it look good. Okay, so this is how I got, okay, the solution, okay, by thinking. So for sure you will think in different way, and you can also correct this mistake. For sure I did a lot of mistakes here. Okay, so you can correct these mistakes in the comment section. Okay, so we'll stay here and see you in the next video, and bye bye.